Hi, I'm Grant Threlkeld, and this is my Module 1 for EDL 951. A little bit about me. This is my 17th year in education. 9 of them I was a para in a low-incidence special education classroom for most of that time, and this is my 7th year as a teacher. I've just got a thing for special education. It's what I like. I like being able to make an impact on that life, on those life skills that students are going to need, and be able to really problem solve. It's one of my favorite things. And I do not yet have a family of my own, and so a lot of my time is spent watching KU. I'm a diehard fan. I enjoy everything about it. I became a KU football fan before a basketball fan, back when they were terrible, which really doesn't mean a whole lot. This summer I got to meet Silvio De Souza, and as you can tell by my reaction in the picture, it was a highlight of my day. I was watching him at the TBT tournament that was held in Wichita, and just ran into him, and was feeling pretty good about life. When I look at the district and a critique of kind of how problems are handled, more recently I've been attending more and more of the board meetings, especially over the summer, and gained a greater understanding of how policies are brought before the board, and how the district administration works on that. One of the big issues over the summer was looking at LGBTQ plus issues and whether there was enough protections for them, or whether there were board policies that already covered it, and the superintendent was directed to start looking into that. There was an incident in the past school year where someone took their own life, and that kind of helped prompt some of these, looking at some of these changes. The district leadership was also concerned with the threat of an intruder coming into the building, and so received grants that will allow for locking mechanisms on every single door that are locked from the inside. And so it shows that they are taking problems seriously and kind of trying to be proactive in that approach. There are also the yearly sign-offs that I know that they are making sure that policies are in place and understood. This year there were 2 new ones that were added. And when it comes to my own knowledge, I feel in the realm of special education, I'm more familiar with board policies that govern special education. One of the big ones being about ESI, emergency safety, needing to restrain a student. I'm more familiar with those components because it's what I deal with it's what I work with on a more regular basis. But with most everything else, I don't have as much experience. This is my 2nd year in USD 259, and so I've spent some time reading board minutes and seeing what policies are being updated. One of the challenges that I'm facing is that policies get renumbered and dropped, and so it makes it more difficult. It's been more difficult for me to memorize the information that I would like to know. So for my own plan of improvement, one of the big components for me is just being involved in the process. Knowing who the different players are at the district level, to be able to communicate with them effectively, and to be able to see kind of where they're going and to help guide that process, to volunteer to be a part of that process. One of the other things for me, for my own plan of improvement, is to be willing to look past my own personal feelings on any particular topic and see it from the perspective of what's best for all kids, and not necessarily what I think should be what's best for all kids. When it came to the standards, the standard that I chose is listed because as a part of this module we're collaborating together, looking at different components of data and how we are all looking at school board policies and how district administration makes decisions. And this was my ISTE standards, because we are participating in a learning community using technology. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to learning with and from you.